So that was, once again, that was an illegal palm strike warning there from Manny Suarez. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's what that was.
Okay.
So starting him from the neutral position when that happened.
Stay there.
See if Ryan can get that shot back again, working again. You know, that stance Ryan's taken is a little unorthodox. It's a little bit high up with the you know, from the upper body, but the bottom, the legs are a little bit, got a nice stance to them, but almost like a kung fu leg.
Yeah.
Looking for that clinch, got the control. I wish we could start slapping on the feet too. That would make some things different too.
Yeah. Well, you know, slap or pummel hard. Which one is it? You know.
Yeah, but you know what? If what the heck was that? All right.
Aggressive butt flop there. Strike to the head allowed. Perfect. KSG going after the foot. That does not look bad. But
the head and arm is right there. If Ryan's gonna, let's see if Ryan
got to clear the foot first, and then he's got a legitimate attack.
He's already in there.
He's out. I don't know that I agree with that.
By moving him,
pulling him like that, yeah. UFC standout Charles Rosa coaching Conforti from the stands there.
Right next to UFC veteran Charles McCarthy, chainsaw.
UFC veteran, but more appropriately for this, grappling legend, I think is fair to say. McCarthy had some very, very brutal submissions on his days in the before amateur fighting was really a thing in Florida. He would just go to grappling tournaments every weekend.
Yeah, that's where he got that old nickname, the Chainsaw.
Yeah, and there is a ridiculously cool highlight video still floating around on YouTube, by the way. Anybody looking to look it up? Oh, a spinning back palm strike there. Attempt.
Again, somebody on that's the problem with pulling guard is you're leaving yourself wide open for slaps.
Yeah, but once again, Conforti kind of overextended with that left hand palm strike there. Picks the foot up. Does Conforti. Looking to pass, getting the strikes in. Conforti doing a good job of paintbrushing him up. Now we have seen KSG in some real wars taking some real hard shots, so we know he can. He's checking the ear there. Now they slap hands.
KSG's might want to stand back up, man.
Yeah, he's just getting popped here. That footlock was a nice.
He wasn't close though. You know?
I couldn't tell.
He wasn't close. This
nice
is what
pass.
Just keeps happening.
Back. Perfect. Just standing up and popping him there.
Now this one's closer.
Yeah. Excellent job by Ryan of addressing it.
For sure. That one seemed to
caught his attention at least.
Yeah, for sure. Back at him.
Yeah, that's the problem with the leg locks, man, is that you're committing everything you have below the waist. Their strikes to the head allowed. This is the whole purpose of this, is to keep jiu-jitsu honest, right? Excellent job of diving into the De La Riva guard there. Just repeated ground and pound there from Conforti.
Yeah, that was that paintbrush action was that's better.
Yeah. Once again, this is
combat grappling.
This is closer to a fight than it is to a jiu-jitsu match. There's a lot of times where we saw Hank go for that sweep when his back was exposed. There's no points to be gained. He literally had nothing to gain from that, and he got his back taken in the scramble and got lost by the choke. If there's no points, if the only goal is to strike or to submit. Nice double leg again from Conforti.
Stuck in the guard though, and he got that head
guillotine's in there.
That guillotine's in. Ryan's looks like he's calmed down, hand fighting.
Yeah. He's got one arm under the hip to stop KSG from escaping his hips. Up Conforti's right side to make that one real bad.
Ryan, fight the grip. Keep feeling it.
No, he's got the tripod, so it's a little bit. This is going to be a little bit better for Conforti.
Yeah, I really try to force my forehead to the mat there. What do you think about that?
I'm of the same mindset. Get that head down. Try to make that neck as broad as possible.
Yeah. I see a lot of guys not do it that have really good guillotine defenses, but I like to have my forehead on the mat to make sure that my chin's not getting cranked down, you know. Nice job there by Conforti of escaping. But once again, effort to finish will, I think we both know Manny Suarez will know the effort to finish will weigh heavily in his mind. I've trained with some of the best jiu-jitsu guys in the world, and I would put Manny Suarez there, especially with his submission attacks specifically.
And his pressure.
I have seen him make more than one person
Poop their pants?
vomit from knee on belly on the mat. More than once.
He's almost made me do it. More than once.
I'm one of them, but I mean more than one person I've seen him make throw up on the mat from knee on belly pressure.
KSG, looked like Ryan was going to switch, switch levels there, but again, the size discrepancy, these shorter guys with the lower center of gravity, it makes it hard to get underneath them. So that's what makes Ryan's takedowns in this match so interesting, is the fact that he was able to get below KSG's hips.
He's not necessarily shooting. He's just changing levels of knee tapping and then driving, and then shooting once KSG's off his base, which is a very efficient way to do it. You're not extending your head into guillotines and stuff.
Yeah,
like
well, that except for that last one.
yeah. But that was largely in part of KSG attacking a guillotine as opposed to something that Conforti did. Granados was kind of, once again, that was he changed the level with his head out. Granados was immediately on the head with the guillotine. I wonder if Conforti intentionally bailed on that. Bailed off the mat, right? Good old-fashioned Omaha escape.
He had him on the. That was I think that was a little of both. Ryan had the. It might have been tight. You're right. That guillotine might have been a little too tight for his liking.
I mean, no matter how tight it is, not being in it's better. Down to the last minute.
1 minute.
Manny Suarez asking them politely and unofficially to try to keep it in the center, right? Ryan's been studying some Genki Sudo videos.
30 seconds.
Spinning back kick with no kick. A vegetarian spinning. Imanari roll. Going for broke with a short time. Going up here. Maybe the head and arm choke could be there. I don't know. I can't see KSG's arm. Around to 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
And that is time. Ladies and gentlemen, we have moved to the first judge's decision.
Ryan Conforti moves on.
Ryan Conforti awarded the win.